your wedding day. Such memories. Your smiling face, the love in her eyes, promising of a lifelong journey of understanding and support. So what the fuck happened? You out the house, she got the car, and you're recovering on your homeboy's couch, or even worse, in your parents' basement. Life after marriage is not something most men are prepared for. Many don't even talk about the issues that affected what was supposed to be one of the best things that ever happened. What now? How does your life start over? It's time to talk about it. The Lame Show starts now.
Welcome to The Lame Show, Life After Marriage Ends.
Lame show.
We're your hosts, Goran, Daniil, Drew, Jamal, and my man, Kier.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Today we're here to talk about all things divorce and life after marriage, but what we're really here to talk about is things men do to save a relationship.
Ooh.
What have you done to save a relationship? You getting on your knees and begging?
Baby, please.
Yeah, we definitely doing a keep sweat thing, begging like a motherfucker.
Begging.
So are we going back? Are we going back to when we were married? What the things that we did to try and stay in that?
Yeah.
Nah, just giving keys is like the best thing to do. Get her pregnant.
That is not a fix-all, Jamal. I know you done tried it a bunch of times.
This is more strategy.
Anywhere. She is not going anywhere.
So
and that a birth of new life means a restart to the relationship.
What if you have a vasectomy?
You can't get her pregnant.
So is that your strategy?
It's not my
That's more strategy. Well,
But that's plenty of strategy.
I guess I'm gonna have to put one in there.
Yeah, dudes know women about to leave. What do they do? Get them pregnant. Poke holes in the condom so she won't go. I've heard quite a few stories like that. But that's what men do. And they add some years to that relationship because a woman is not going to want to be seen
I don't believe
with a
that.
child.
Not even the
heading
slightest
into
bit.
You don't think they leave?
Fellas.
You don't think they stay? They stay.
Not these modern women.
No.
Things
No.
men should try to do.
Dude, they don't stay, but you still have access to them.
No.
So, yes,
They
you
take
do.
that child and
think
send
about
you
what he's saying.
paperwork.
You have
And
proof
send
of
you
this?
paperwork.
And then your check come and it ain't the right check.
But
You like,
no,
did y'all
no.
miss some of my hours?
Right, if you
Like,
have the
wait a
money to do
minute.
that, or if you
What's this child support thing on?
if you're an ancient dude, that's things that you do. But I mean, if you an ancient dude, that's the things that you do. But that's what a lot of guys do. Or a lot of women, they know that we're heading towards divorce, and they think a baby might save the marriage.
Okay, Goran, what do men do to try and save a relationship?
Wait, time out.
What?
Time out. Is that your real advice for giving men?
That's his advice. Poke holes in the condom.
Gentlemen, fuck what he just said. Don't even listen to that bullshit.
Don't listen to that advice. We go.
Majority rules.
Majority
I like that one though.
We're going to go to the more conservative mind.
We're gonna swing a pendulum. One left,
One right.
one right.
I'm telling you now, my mic get cuffed. I'm jumping across the
Give me the mic.
Give me a look.
Nah,
Gee,
so
come on, give me
I have done something that I never thought I would do. Is I actually went to a relationship expert book.
Susie?
There's a book that I read, and in this book gave you instructions or things to do to strengthen a marriage and strengthen a relationship. And actually followed that book to a T in its entirety. And I would have probably never done that, but
Wait,
I
did
was
you
trying
read
to-
the book and then follow it to a
I
T?
read the book cover to cover,
Yes.
and it gave you like a 30-day plan of
Right.
things to do every day.
To save your marriage.
Yep, I did every one of those things. It also wanted you to document those things. So I read the book, I did the exercises, and I completed everything. I did exactly what the book said from beginning to end.
And did it save your marriage?
Nope, that shit ain't work.
Did it add life? Did it add more years on
He
it?
on the show with us.
That's the
No,
question.
no,
It didn't add more years to it.
no.
No, it caused problems. He
Did
gave
it-
me the book.
Let's fight.
And now I'm on the damn
I read the book.
right next to him.
I read the book. 30 days. I did everything. Don't watch porn.
You did it too?
There's a love there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Love
read that
there.
book.
Y'all need motherfucking refund.
Yeah, man. I was like, this shit don't work.
God damn it, G. You gave me this goddamn booking.
I followed bad advice.
So
No, but I tried it, and you think it was a movie too.
It was a
So-
movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
So with that method, right? Do you involve your partner, or is it just like you're doing this, like you're reading this book and then just trying to follow the steps
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
try and
So-
save your marriage?
So it's all right. So it's not necessarily to save your marriage. What it is, it's helping you give without getting in return. It's
Okay.
it's more around like love languages, acts of service. There are things that the book gives you things to do to show someone that you care and that you love, and it's a combination of physical things. There's a combination of like it tries to touch on all senses, right? So there are things like today you're supposed to make dinner without being told. Today you're supposed to do all of the laundry without asking. Today you're supposed to send a note saying you miss this person. Tomorrow you're supposed to send a text message saying like I miss you, things like that.
This is some deep shit,
Yes.
man. Like,
What the book didn't take into account was
the other person.
being married to an OCD motherfucker. Like, why did he do the laundry like this? Why did he fold the clothes like this? Why did he fold?
No, what the book doesn't take into account.
I don't like my food this salty.
Right.
What the book doesn't take into account is you weren't doing those things 30 days prior. So now you're doing it. So now your person is saying something's fucking up right now.
Right.
Who is he fucking? He giving me too much attention. He compensating for something.
Right.
What it did was it showed that you don't need someone to love you back to love somebody else.
Selfless.
Yeah, because you're doing all of these things, and it's really a growth thing too, because it helped me grow personally, and it also learned.
Because you ain't know how to do laundry before you started doing it.
What is bleach? How the hell you did laundry in college, bro?
Just playing, man.
Like, I didn't save my
That's why you. That's why you always wore pink shirts in college,
right?
Pink shirts.
Yeah, but it's personally, I'm glad I did it. I was looking for something, like we all do. You look for things to help your relationship or save your marriage and things like that. And so I found it. I believe in it. I'm glad I did it. I would do it all over again if I had the same scenario.
Y'all ready for another one from me?
Go ahead. Why not?
Go ahead.
Swing it back right. Swing it back right.
Go ahead.
This is one I really firmly believe in. Talk to your exes. Who knows you better than your exes?
Yeah.
And they can tell you what shit they dealt with and that what they got away from that you might still be dealing with.
I see where you're going with that, but I don't agree. And here's why.
That's tough. Yeah.
If you did the work on yourself, you already knew what to change. That person only knows you how you were when you were married to them. They don't know you how you are now.
You've evolved.
Unless you haven't changed and done the work on yourself, that's not you anymore.
Right, but if you're still having the same problems, if you're like, damn, I still have the same problems that I had with so-and-so, let me talk to her.
Again,
That's if you've done the work.
If you haven't done the work, then you are absolutely correct. But if you've done the work, you already know what you did. That's fucked up, and that's already behind you. You don't need to go to them.
Personally, I did that. If the sex was involved and the pillow talk was priceless.
That's what Maul was. He said,
No. You know what? I'm thinking about the book. I haven't thought about that book in a long time. I did it for more than 30 days though, because I wanted to prove a point.
You fucked up right there, though.
No,
I want to prove a point. The book is wrong.
the book is wrong.
Yeah, I wanted to prove to myself that I could do these things for more than 30 days.
I'm doing 60 days.
After 40 days, I didn't really see. There was a change in me because it was like, remember part of the book was like, if you're looking at porn, don't look at porn because it takes away your focus for your lady. Flowers, be spontaneous. But then I was doing these things.
But you weren't getting it reciprocated.
And I was trying not to be like, well, you should be doing it back to me.
Yeah.
So then after a while, I think it was 60 days, I was like,
I'm still doing this, guy, right?
do you notice any differences? He's like, nah, you take the trash out, whatever. I like, that's all you notice? And
All right,
so maybe I shouldn't.
It's a
But here's the thing, though. Remember what G said? He said you were supposed to do it without expecting anything in return.
That's right. It
You were
was supposed to be a
expecting.
selfless.
You were expecting.
A change.
Right.
And-
but you were
and
expecting.
you were expecting-
You weren't supposed to expect nothing. You were just supposed to do what you needed
You
to
had
do for
different
yourself.
expectations
That's it.
for what the results
Yeah,
would
you were
be.
expecting.
and you know, it doesn't say this in the book, but to me, after doing that, and it's like you in your situation, after doing it for 60 days, and that person didn't really recognize what you were going through, that should have been your key.
That should have been your
key to been like,
That's where I realized that I can change. I can be the person you want me to be. I don't think you're in a position to be the person I need you to be.
Right.
So that's what the book showed me.
And that's okay, too.
yeah.
And that's okay. If that person can't be the person who you want to be, then you know what?
Yeah.
We got...
Yeah, because the book isn't
Wash
a
your hands
save
of
your
that.
relationship book. Follow these instructions. This is more of a personal growth book, right? So it's like to grow personally, do these things, and it will help your relationship grow.
Yeah, but the messed up part is that there was a movie along with the book.
Yeah,
and it was
yeah.
a happy ending. So you thought
It was a little Disney, right?
Yeah,
yeah.
You thought, okay, well, I do
Oh,
these
if I
things.
do this, I can.
I do for
this
60
and
days.
this.
I'm double better. Nah, bro.
By the way, I hate Disney movies. I hate Disney movies.
I mean, at some point, especially in a relationship, there needs you got to get some reciprocation, right? Like if you're doing all of these things to try and I don't know. I mean, if that's the ultimate goal of you trying to do these things is just to make your situation with your partner better or whatever the case is. If you're not getting it back, then it's just like, why am I even doing this? I should be writing myself a love letter and fucking just
Right. It's
But you actually should be doing that. Like every morning when I look in the mirror, I tell myself I'm that motherfucker. 10 times each, and by the end of the day, I'm fucking good. You gotta tell yourself that. I'm that motherfucker. Like, yo,
It's 2.0 right now, boy. 2.0.
tell yourself that shit. Tell yourself that shit. You gotta tell yourself that.
motherfucker standing there butt naked like, just look at you, motherfucker.
Damn right.
Yeah.
Say it again.
Say it again.
Say it again. You a bad motherfucker.
My next one, I've actually had experience in this.
God damn, you on the third one?
Yeah.
ready.
Somebody else get on.
Take a vacation. We had
By yourself.
No, we had
Couple
a
trip.
huge argument, couple trip, and then he was like, "Fuck it, it's over." I was like, and then I had already bought tickets to go to Iceland, so I said, "Here, you can fucking go by yourself now." Shit totally changed. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, say that again?
Shit.
You bought
I
a
had
ticket?
bought tickets already for us to go to Iceland.
Oh, okay.
So I was like,
She
he was
didn't
like-
know.
Yeah, she didn't know. So I was like, fuck it, then you go by yourself then. Here's your ticket, bomb. And then it was like, oh shit, word. Well, it's just kind of emotional right now. And then I was mad at you, and you don't well. Like,
she listening, right?
So you hear me now, baby. Can you hear me now?
yeah, but we had great trips. Saw the Northern Lights and all that shit. So it was
That's
good.
dope.
No, to his point though, one thing that I started doing in my marriage was planning vacations where it was just the two of us. Because there's a lot of people, real talk. There's a lot of people out there who don't make dedicated quality time for their spouse
good point.
to get away.
Which added
You got
to it.
work, you got kids, you got family, you got all this other stuff, but you guys don't make time for the relationship. Dedicated, quiet time away to get like that what's that TV show, The Bachelor experience, where it's just like paradise. No, no
That's
issues.
the realest shit you ever said.
Yeah, I never- yeah.
That is something
good.
that
That's
I think
good.
everybody that's in a relationship should be trying to do, especially with
Spend that
kids and
time.
everything
Yeah.
else.
Yep, get
just
away.
to get away from the children, and we all know you love your kids. We all know that, but you need to spend that time with your
Yep.
with
Yeah,
your
I'm
significant
so
other or
amazed
spouse.
I meet people and they've never been on a relationship with I've
Never
never
been
been
on
on a vacation
by themselves, right?
No, with someone in a relationship.
No, I mean that's what I meant. I meant by themselves. I
right.
mean as a couple.
As a
Right,
couple,
I'm a couple.
Yeah, like
they've
a couple
never,
getaway.
They've never gone on a vacation. They've never
Yeah.
gone somewhere. It's just like, word.
Yeah.
This is the first time you're going away with a woman? Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my significant other now, she, we've gone on, we do little things, but we schedule an annual vacation and we make sure that's dedicated time that we both go and do it. And she even says, like, when you're on vacation, you're a different person. And not like when I'm not on vacation, I'm a bad person, but she's like, I like it when we go away because you're into me more. Like I get a little bit more attention than I do when we're at home.
Slapping on the ass. Hey, girl.
You be doing that every day, bro.
Yeah,
Pass
do that
up.
every day.
We hold hands more.
Listen,
like we're like it's just us.
That's when I proposed, yo. When I
On vacation?
No, I went I went on a vacation with my ex. We was dating at the time or whatever, and we went away and we were like in Mexico somewhere. No one spoke English, and it was just me and her, and we really vibed. And when we came back, I that was when I like said, you know what?
I'm gonna get married.
I'm gonna get married. I'm gonna go ahead and do this, right?
So planning a trip is a thing you could do to try to save.
Yeah, G, just finish what you were saying before.
Yeah.
No, I was just saying how, my significant other now says how, she likes our vacations because, she feels it helps us reconnect, right? The intimacy, the romance, all of that stuff. There's just a little bit more because it's just us, right? And in paradise, spending time together, enjoying views, enjoying scenery, and all the distractions are not there because you're not on your phone. You're not, you're away from work.
Yep.
And the two of you are just connecting, and all relationships need that.
And it also creates those memories. Like vacation sex is some of the best sex you ever gonna have.
You ain't never
That
lie.
blue water do something to your dick that just make it
You
perform.
ain't.
Oh yeah, blue water, blue pill, whatever.
Yeah.
You know,
You ain't
just
never
like,
lie.
and it creates a memory. Those moments become memories. And
Yes.
then when you
I
ready
remember I
to
was in
bounce,
Jamaica.
you go into those
Those
pictures.
memories,
You go
yeah,
into those
like,
pictures like, shit.
Yeah.
Let me call him.
Let me call them.
You know?
Yeah.
That's a good point. That blue water, too.
That blue water changed you, boy.
What? On a
Sand in
cruise?
your toes.
Yeah,
Right.
man. White sand,
Yeah.
Hey.
blue water,
Hey.
drinks with umbrellas in them.
Got
You
you
be like, who got the Molly? We gonna fix this.
got a little Bob Marley in the background.
Or in your hand.
Yeah, you got that Jamaican Christmas tree burning.
But it doesn't have to be the Caribbean. It could be anywhere. It could be,
Just
be
getting
Iceland.
away.
Get away, correct,
Just getting away,
correct.
yo. Away from
Yo.
the regular, the norm.
it could
the,
be a hotel with a jacuzzi in the room. Just
Yeah.
something.
Yep.
And it could be it needs to be out of state.
It
can't
does
be-
need to be away from.
It can't be by the airport.
No.
Holly,
Don't rent the room by the hour.
right? Yeah.
Hourly rentals.
It shouldn't say.
Yeah, your time's up. It's $30 more, man. I'm gonna be here for another hour.
Shouldn't have a number in it either.
That's just gonna piss off. Like,
Should have a
fuck,
6
man,
or
all these
8 or
planes
7.
taking off and my ass ain't on one. You wanna fuck, but it's a bunch of planes taking off right now, and I'm in a room with your ass.
Shouldn't say Express next to it either. Holiday Inn Express.
Oh.
How about talking to like your parents or other people who are successful at staying
did
married?
that, yo.
It could be uncles or
I never did.
You guys think about that? Because I never went to anybody for it.
Yeah.
I mean, I went to some family members, but when I heard why they stayed together, it turned me off. I was like, oh, okay, thanks. Pretty much.
Not the advice you were looking for.
When somebody told me that they went down to the courthouse and the attorney told them how much it's going to be.
And that was it.
They're like, yo, it's not that bad. We should work it out. And they still
They stayed because of the cost.
Yeah. But then as time went on, I guess they reconnected. But I didn't seek any elder advice. I'm not sure if that helps.
Man, real talk, I'm gonna say when you was talking to me about your problems with your ex, I would look at you and be like, yo, you don't do nothing with her. You don't take her nowhere. And I would be like going on trips and shit like that.
Right.
I'm like, yo, D, you don't take her nowhere. You don't do nothing with her. And I was like, yo, maybe that's the issue. Maybe you need to go somewhere and things like that. And that's what guys fail to get. You have to start dating again.
Right.
You have to start
Yeah.
acting like you don't have her because you don't have her.
Nah.
She's just living in with you, so you don't think and she's still fucking you. So that suffices, but you don't have her. So if you take these trips, or if you do these things that she's always wanted to do, and you listen, that might lead to her things
Save
getting better.
relationship.
Yeah, definitely listen because if she's
all these gems we dropping right now.
talk to you about something like it could be in something like a horse and carriage ride, something like that. You took the initiative to do that.
Now that horse is
gives you
shitting in front of you the whole time. I've done that before. It's not. Never
But
mind.
yo, it's like you get a reprieve. The governor calls. Like there's no more execution. That saves you, and then that gives you time. So say, all right,
Resets the clock.
What goes on? What's going on? What can I do? You leave time for conversation to take place without your kids, without anybody else, and she gets to see who you are.
Look at the evolution of Jamal on
There it
this
is.
one show.
Yeah.
Boy, that was good, man. Thank you, boy.
Now y'all see why I got 3.
You not outside no more.
I'm not
lights is
outside
off.
no more.
Jamal dropped the gems, boy.
Jamal turned the street lights off.
Listen to Jamal on that one. I co-signed Jamal on
Co-signed
that
on
one.
that
There you go.
I got one. It kind of hints off something Drew said. I haven't done this, but I definitely recommend people do it. Is to give that person the floor and you don't say anything. Sit down, take it like a man, whatever they say. Say, listen, I want you to tell me where I'm lacking, and I want you to be raw. I want you to be honest. And I'm not going to say anything, and I'm actually going to write what you say down.
Yeah, you gotta do. You can't just give a blank stare. You can't just be like, just listening, because you're gonna be like, "Are you fucking listening to me?
Yeah.
Are you listening to me? What did I just say?"
No, that's
You can't say verbatim what they just said. Conversation over.
that's a gem. That
Write it
right
down.
there is a
Yep.
gem.
And don't be a little bitch when you hear what you don't want to hear.
That's
Right.
exactly
Nah,
right.
nah,
Keep
nah.
your mouth shut and take notes and listen.
And listen.
I'm not sure if that works though.
Understand?
Bro,
Explaining
hold on.
is an excuse to them.
Yes.
Yeah,
Right.
Anytime
Don't
you come
try
back
to
with
explain nothing.
I wasn't really looking at her ass. I was.
I have my shades on. I have my shades on. No, but
No.
seriously, let's just say the list is 25. Take those 25 back, read through them, and pick one that you're gonna do this year. Not even like you don't gotta do all 25. Just pick one of that 25. Say, and it doesn't have to be the top one or the bottom one. Just one that you like that you say, you know what, I think I could do better here. Take that one and then try to work on that. I think that'd be something everyone should do.
Yeah, but you can't take the next 25 years if you're taking one per year.
Keep extending it. Keep extending.
Well, I'm at 29.
I'm up to taking the trash out, baby.
Also, another.
I'm up to taking the trash out now.
If you have kids, get the kids on your side, and you get the kids on your side by taking them out of the house and leaving her by herself, so she can have alone time, because she's not gonna get that if she leaves you.
Yeah, she can call her ex.
There you go. Well, I don't really look at the world in right? But it's like if you
More
get
like her ex is in the living room.
I just spoke to that brother. I just spoke to her ex.
y'all have a good time. It's going out.
Have her home by 12.
There
I
you
felt
go.
like I did that though. I felt like maybe I could be exaggerating, but I'm a weirdo, man. If you tell me I'm doing something wrong,
You gonna do it more?
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try to fix it.
Oh,
So you can never say that about me again. Like so
I'm the same way.
yeah. So part of my issue is that I grew up with a lot of chores. You know, coming up in Caribbean household, everything was on my shoulders. So when I got married, I was like, I got a wife. I don't need to wash dishes. I've been washing dishes my whole life.
Word. That's how you. That was your thinking.
Yeah.
I divorced your ass.
You said that in college too, bro.
Yeah, I don't wash dishes.
Yeah, I heard that from you in college. I don't wash dishes.
Oh,
was Janelle just
don't
throwing
know.
dishes in the sink?
I wash motherfucking dishes. Growing up, my mother used to work the 3 to 11 shift.
Yo,
And she used to leave with no dishes in the sink. If there was dishes in the sink when she came back, motherfuckers was getting woke up out of their
that's
sleep
what I'm
from seeing
saying.
them fucking dishes.
So my whole life I've been doing chores. So when I got married, I was like, you know, we could split it up. But I wrote down, you know, hey, that was an issue. Yo, from that time I wrote it down, she never had talked to me about washing dishes again. You know, so I went through. So what are some things you look for a man? I want you to be this, da 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 da. So I'm taking notes because I'm planning to put it in place. Because maybe my approach was wrong. Because I was planning to do this right, and if she didn't reciprocate, then I'll say this is why it's not working out. I just thought about that.
So you were just keeping tabs.
Yeah,
Bro, that's,
I didn't think about it like that.
you can't do that.
No,
you cannot keep score in marriages, bro.
But-
you cannot keep score.
But you kind of got to.
No, you don't. You don't keep score.
No, you
If she's
just
saying
got to do it to
you don't do chores, you write that down, right? And you start. For the next 2 months, this is what I'm doing. You're keeping score. So now she can't say that to you again. So you say you're not paying attention because I'm not the same person.
Well, yeah, you can because a lot.
Yeah, but you don't have to keep a scoreboard.
I understand. I understand D right on this one because I've shared text messages with him and he's like, "Yo, I did this shit," and
Right.
then it's like I'm able to show her that I did it through the text messages or I said this in the text because in marriages and relationships, I know that my history, I get accused of not saying anything or not communicating. Like, you hear me? You hear me? You feel me, right? Yo, can I get a clap if you feel me right now?
Clap on.
It's like, I said this shit. I know I said it. And with the invention of text messaging, I was like, I'm specifically going to have this conversation on text message. So I have
He's keeping
documentation.
score. He's keeping
Keeping
score.
score.
No. Or I record the conversation.
I've seen that.
And I'll be like, yo, I'm going to play something back to you because I got accused of yelling at you. Listen to this. Am I yelling? She said no. So it's just like in the moment, my tone, because of however she was feeling, I got accused of yelling. But if I play it back,
Say that word again. The F word.
with the F word,
Tone,
the back-
feeling.
Feeling.
That's the key.
That's the key.
like she's feeling like I was yelling at her.
Right.
That's the word. Feeling.
Right.
It's
So-
perspective.
She
It's
felt like
perspective.
you yelling.
But if I've been talking this way for over 40 years, what am I supposed to do?
she hasn't.
Yeah, because I'm a loud motherfucker, you know.
She's not accepting you for who you are.
Right.
Right.
Like if I play it back for you and you say, no, I'm not yelling.
So
but
here's
in
the
the
thing.
moment you say I'm yelling at you.
why?
It's all
why-
perspective.
Why
It's all
I asked you about the
perspective.
feeling is men deal in facts, women deal in feelings, bro.
That's very true.
So a way to save your relationship is to record the conversations. Is that what you're saying?
That could be helpful so you can hear yourself back.
That shit is illegal in New York.
No. Because what I started doing is playing it back to see if I could change my tone or if I could say things in a different way so it isn't translated as me yelling or me having a nasty tone. Like,
Well,
because I know
pull your
y'all get
phone up.
talk-
Let me listen to one of them conversations. I want to hear how you. No, I'm just kidding.
Which one? You want to fight? Or
No.
No, we want to see footage of you jumping out the window. I really want to see that part.
Nah, it's
No one caught it.
No good.
No one caught
But
it.
yeah, I would record myself so I could play it back, so I could try to get better with the tone and the conversation because everyone, I think, has been in a situation where you've been told that you didn't say that or you yelled at me and things like that, and
Yeah.
then, or you have an attitude and you be like, "What the fuck? I'm happy as fuck right now."
Yeah.
And you're saying, "Why you got an attitude?" I'm like, "Yo, I'm off this, man. I can't deal with you because I'm like, yo." I'm happy. I'm smiling when I say that. I'm chuckling. And you think I have an attitude. And I'm being condescending.
Bro, it's all perspective. And but women also bring in, past stuff too. So it's just, you gotta understand that, we kinda move differently and
Right.
So
to save your relationship, increase your patience.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's huge.
Increase your patience. Because it's going to take you there, and then you got to get an extra amount of patience to stay there a lot longer. Because it's not going away. Especially if you're clashing on the same things and who you are. Like you being a jovial, happy person. You had to have patience. I was like, I'm going to dial it down. Go for 10 to 8. You're too loud, Kia. Okay. I'm going to 8 to 6. Why are you scared? I'm going to 2. And then it's like, okay, I need the patience to go at 2. Right. And then if I go back to 6, which I don't think is I'm like speaking your truth right now. Yeah. I'm like, yo, I can't win. But so I have to have the patience to persevere.
Patience is stop talking. Patience is because have you ever been in a relationship with someone's talking to you, you can't wait for them to shut the fuck up. You're like,
that's the look right there.
Because you're not listening, you're just
waiting for them to shut the fuck up.
Right.
But then you get accused of not listening.
That's what it is.
Because you're not listening.
Patience, that's a good jam.
I hear you.
Yeah.
I'm just not listening.
Yo, dude, I went from, yeah, okay, don't tell me, yeah, okay. Then I went to, I understand. Don't say I understand. I get it. I went from all these things because I started just saying it to shut them up.
So you know what you say? What would you like me to say? I'll say it.
That ain't a good one neither. That's
No, I know it's not good. I know that ain't good. I know that ain't good.
You're trying to save the relationship, Joe. Save it.
You're going to use it anytime because you know that's going to make me shut up. And you're not listening to me.
Okay.
So if you know I'm not listening, just shut the fuck up then.
All right, I got one, and then we're gonna wrap it up. Something that I think everybody should do to save, if things are going wrong, what you should try to do is start something together.
Like what?
Start a project together. Start something that you've always planned on doing together. Start a foundation. Start a cause. Start something that creates both of you working together towards something.
Like Jamal said, have a baby, start a family.
Nah.
Nah.
Nah. More something where both of you can put your time and energy and effort in
Together.
together to create something.
That's a good one. That's actually a good one. To
Start a business.
have a common goal. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, you both are working
common goal.
towards something. So when you come up for work, you're like, all right, so let's work on the project. Let's do this.
Yeah, whether we wanted to redecorate the room, we wanted to landscape, we wanted to, we wanted to donate, we wanted to give to charity, we wanted, whatever it is that you guys had as a goal or something that you talked about doing together. Start doing that together.
That's a gem. That's a gem.
Has anyone had anything that they wanted to do with their ex, or start something with their ex?
Too late. And on that note, let's go on and wrap it up today. He said that shit with his chest.
And happily.
All right. So thank you all for joining the Lame Show. Please go back and check out our past episodes on your favorite podcast platform. Click that download button and smash the subscribe button while you're there.
Smash it.
Please leave us a comment. Also interact with us on all social media platforms. Also keep in mind that we are accessible. We are on Clubhouse weekly from Mondays at 8:30 every Monday. So if you have an Apple device and would like to join us on a Clubhouse show, it's basically the Lame Show podcast Clubhouse edition, right? So we talk about these topics. We have conversations. We talk to some of our super fans and fellow listeners there.
Yep.
We'd love to hear from you guys. Also, if you'd like to support the show, you can head on over to buymeacoffee.com// The Lame Show. We're now accepting sponsorship for as little as $5 a drink, or $10 a month.
Yes, sir.
Also, we have merchandise now that is available. We've got t-shirts. We've got masks.
Pillows.
We've got pillows. We got cups with. And you can go to Teespring. What is it? What's the? Can we shout out the Teesprings?
The link is in the bio. Links in the bio.
Links in the bio.
Links in the bio.
Okay. All right.
Teespring link is kind of long.
All right. No problem. But thanks for coming out, and we'll check you next week.
Later.
Later.